I'm going to demonstrate a little DnDBeyond.com maps. So this is a from the DM's view, a map that I created. Actually used AI, so this was something that I've created that I've kind of put some fog over, and then we've got the fog of war. I can zoom in here. Fog of war off for certain sections because this is the area that the player is going to be coming in. Very simple. Like this thing runs so clear. It's right in the browser and everything. Very simple controls here, but they are now doing a lot. So let me demonstrate from the DM's view. There's a player. I'm going to put a player in here called Gorgon. So there, he gets added to the map. And you can zoom in further if you want to see. You got controls up here: add to combat, hide, rename, border colors. This is all for, like, you could say it's for stats if you want, for like if he's afraid or all that kind of thing. If you want to, for whatever you want to use it for. Of course, you can delete them off there. But let's go ahead and add them to combat real quick, right? Bam. Add. So I've added everybody. The initiative, you can set the initiative and everything. So these are a whole bunch of different creatures that are hidden. That's why they got those little diagonal bars there. And that's something right here I can unhide when it's time. So yeah, token browser. We're going to close that there and leave this here. So we're now starting the session, and that just means the battle happened. The initiative's already there. You can change initiative. And let me show you this. On each creature, here's the thing that I like now. This is a thing that's happened within the last month. Each creature you see, its stats here. You want to see the whole thing? You click that, and it gives you all the description, all the actions, and everything. And not only, like, look at this, the actions, but also you can click. So, for instance, this this creature here wants to do a bite. Hit that. It tells you right here. You can set it to everyone, sort of roll, or to self. This is the game log and dice. So all the things that happened here, or have happened in this game, in this campaign that you select in this game, as you see it here, right? And so I did that to hit, right? And so if that did hit them, which probably not, but if it did, piercing, right? Tells you how much the Yonti Malison has done that. Plus 2d6 poison. So it shows you here. So it's real quick, right? And everyone can see this, right? So they can see all the rolls. This here is where you can invite to the campaign. You can give a link out to that. It shows you how many connected players. This interesting one here is, go full screen if you want, but spectator view. That's the interesting one. Why? Because, well, literally, yeah, it shows you right here what happens when you have someone coming into the game. They see this, and so I haven't really started, but now I want to start the session right here. This is the game session actually right here. So when they go here, they see this, and that's Reza Gorgon up there. He's like, hey, it's me. He's in the turn order. It's already in combat. See, he doesn't see any of the creatures right now, obviously. So let's go back over. Now, let's just hit next. So if I want to, just do that. You can also, so anything you click, it's sort of just a drop down, right? So everything's clickable. If this guy right here was a special one, and I wanted him to have more, more HP, I wanted to have him, 266. Now he's got it. Now he's a big bad boy, right? So you can do temporary HP here. You can, heal. If I wanted to heal for more than, he has, it's not going to do anything, obviously. If I want to damage for 10, there, damage for 10. It's all here. He needs to do a dex save for some reason. Right here. There you go. Got a 7. That sucks. You see how to do a charisma save right there. There you go. And I'm going to go back over here. You can see, this is the log of what was going on. Again, you can change that, as the DM over here, you can change that to show only itself. So if you wanted to, you can just say, you know what, I'm just going to roll a dice. You click that roll dice. Everything's clickable, right? Every word, every text. So I don't need to roll a D100 because I've got a list of 100 things that could happen in this particular scenario. Ooh, okay, cool. And it shows you here to self, right? Just to verify. And you can go back and see. So when I'm playing this, when I'm using this, I do use a tabletop. Like I use a TV, a flat screen on its back in a case with plexiglass over it. And so we're actually using this. And what I do is I have a laptop, and this tab shows that, right? But if you're playing online, say on Discord and everything like we do, it's obviously that's what everyone. This is just a browser, right? In a web browser, they're seeing all this. So, okay, so get back to the fight here. Let's go next. Next, all these. Right? You just go for every the turn, right? It's counting the round and the turn. The rounds, like a minute. So now it's round 2. I did skip him, so let's go back to that. Yeah. So let me reveal this. So as you can see, he sees it, right? I'm the dungeon master, so in this view I can move, right? So does that show it? No, but I can move it on that screen. But yeah, refreshing it does. So that shows you how things are if they're persistent. So one tab no, or one screen no, but there we go. Yeah, sometimes it takes a bit, but that's just because I'm looking at it in the Dungeon Master view. It's assuming I'm that one user, so why does it need to update? But to the end user, it does update right there. So, so I've already set this map up to be I've sized it up. So if you see these squares here, actually, that's like the 5 feet. So when you import, see, this is what I'm doing is I'm going down key on my keyboard, just like you can do in other things, other programs. So yeah, you can do all that. So this is DnDBeyond. So the guy playing Rezo here would actually go into his character sheet, and he'd click whatever he's doing, just like you do in Roll20 or any others. Once you've got a character established in DnDBeyond, that same character, you're looking at that character sheet on your web browser, or you do it on your phone on the app. And so my boys, they look at it on their phone with the app, and and I'll be looking at their characters in different tabs through DnDBeyond, and I'll add inventory items there, or just tell them which ones. And it's pretty simple. Everything's right there. You look it up, it's there. You add it. Real easy to figure out. So anyway, let's get the Fog of War. So I want to reveal all. Okay, if I wanted to. Yeah, you see, cover all. Obvious what that does. And you get different shapes here, different sizes of this. So I'm just going to do this, the eraser symbol, kind of get back to what I was showing before. There you go. So they got the rulers here, right? You know how many feet to go. You got overlays of different, size and some patterns. You can see there's lightning and thunder. So if this were a crocodile that could shoot lightning or whatever, or it's a dragon, it shows you right there. And then when you go look, there you go. It's like, yeah, I'm in that cone, I'm in trouble, right? And of course, you can change the color of the border, and it changes this. You can probably this one I'd like to have it blue because that looks more like that. You can hide it, bring it back, hide it, bring it back, right? Change the pattern on the fly. Oh, it's now this. This could be a trap maybe, and it has now this necro, and now the trap doesn't want the frozen, right? So you play around with that. You got the ping tool here. See, go in here. You see it's done. You got the other one was the point. It's like a laser pointer. So like overlays, got the line here. You can adjust everything as you want for that, right? Yeah, mark it all up. Draw, you're drawing just like you do on other ones, and it stays there. That's a very useful tool. Erase. So if you do the erase, you can erase it like that, right? And clear all the drawings. What else do we have here that I could show you? Point and ping. We've done that. Overlays. Different shapes. Pan right here. Useful when you're if you got a TV set situation. But either way, this just pans your view, right? So if it panned all the way out, this is independent. So what else do they have here I could show you? Let's look at the. So I can pause it, resume in session if I want to. You can pull up another. So, for instance, like if you, to add a map, right? Let's add a map from source. Let's just show my uploaded. Let's upload one. Test. I'm just going to do one here. This should be a good one. Okay, actually, let's call this on. Okay. This is how you add a map. So you see right here, this is your 5 foot, this, or a medium creature, right? So if I think two people could, quick rule of thumb, you just visually look at it, go, does that look like it's 5 feet or something? I don't know. If I think two people could sit there, see, I can move this around. If I think two people could sit on that log, then that's probably a 5 foot square right there. I can always do this, zoom in, zoom out. I can also change this, right? So there's different ways you can do it. It all depends on the size, how far away your camera is from the top down. If I think 3 people could sit on that log, but I think that's a 2-person log, so I'd say that's a 5 foot space there about, right? Put it anywhere on here, right? And again, just zoom into where you think it should be. Yeah. Save. Okay. And then when it comes in, you just add. So now it's in there somewhere. Where you just gotta go find it. I've created a lot of maps over time. Okay. So. Not lava lake. There you go. See, I've already done campfire and grass. Let's just delete that one, right? Get this new one in. Add it. Now it's going to pop up in here, right there. And so you pull it up, and close that out, and now you've got it. So there's no grid on here, right? I mean, do you need a grid for everything? No, not when you got rulers or the thing you just did, which I'll show you. By testing by adding Eric Hope right here. See, look. That. It's about right size. So boom, boom, I went left. Or I'm sorry, went right. Up, right. So if you're counting spaces, you're like, I can go only 3, I can go 15 feet. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Of course, we know you got the ruler. I go 30 feet. Well, eyeball it and just go about right there. Easy peasy, right? Anyway, hopefully that helps any of you who DM or any players, you know, if you guys see somebody's using DnDBeyond and DnDBeyond maps and they're only doing it, well, that's fine because you got everything you need here. Other than, you know, putting in special effects, animated stuff that's not in here. It doesn't take any animated, you know, MP4 maps or that, or it doesn't do lighting, which some of the tabletop VR tabletops do. But they do have their project called Sigil that's going to be 3D space, 3D type of tabletop, and that's cool, and I think it's exciting. But the fact that they have this in now and that you can do this, that's awesome. The only thing I'd add with this, of course, is whatever you like to do. You know, play your music on Discord or play your music in person, have your mood music set up and everything. But however you do that. But I mean, you know, theater of the mind, right? You don't have to, you know, a great explanation is worth 1,000 words. You know, if you could say 1,000 words by saying a few words and just being descriptive in the correct way to set the mood and to let players know what's really around them, and just the fact that everything's interactable and all that in the mind's eye. So anyway, that's enough about that. Hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll see you in the multiverse.
Thank you.